Okay, you just have to get into a, let it all go, let it all out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jagged, 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 jagged. Wow! You sped it up, girl.
Hey guys, it's me, Ann, and this is Beauty with Me. I don't even know how to begin. I'm just gonna say it. I am shooting with Jackie Aina this week, and I am so beyond excited to meet her in person. Jackie's actually the winner of our Beauty Innovator of the Year award, which is part of our Beauty Innovator Awards, a beauty awards that Refinery29 puts out every single year. The Beauty Innovator of the Year award is the highest honor that a person can get. Rihanna won last year. Jackie won this year. This year has been a landmark year in beauty with more and more brands coming out with inclusive shade ranges. And Jackie has been the gatekeeper for a lot of this. She has held brands accountable for their lack of inclusive shade ranges. She has worked with brands like Too Faced to help expand their foundation ranges. And she's done all of this while keeping a really relatable but strong message on her channel. I am in New York right now, but I'm flying at the end of the week to LA to film with Jackie. She is actually going to pick my makeup and kind of create a look with me based off of the Refinery29 Beauty Innovator Award nominees and winners. Before we get started though, please make sure you are subscribed down below. Beauty with Me comes out every Monday at 11 a.m. and I will see you guys in LA. Bye.
Hey guys, I am here in sunny LA and I am here to film with Jackie. We are going to be shooting soon. I'm literally here for 24 hours, but it's going to be so worth it.
Hi guys, I am here with Jackie Aina. She needs no introduction. As you guys know, Jackie is the recipient of our Beauty Innovator of the Year award.
Thank you, because wow.
I mean, it was a unanimous vote.
Oh, that's so sweet. You guys have showed me so much support for a very long time, so it really is an honor.
Oh, well, I'm excited because inspired by your Instagram stories / YouTube videos that you've done where you have your audience choose your makeup look, I thought it would be fun to use some of the Beauty Innovator Award nominees and winners and have you choose a look for me.
Let's get started. I'm ready.
Let's start with foundation.
Okay.
So we got two options here.
Roll up our sleeves, get our hands dirty. This is my favorite topic.
We got Nars Natural Radiant. And then we have the Kosas Face Oil, which is like an indie product. It's like a face oil tint. Very different vibes here.
And I'm gonna say go with Nars.
Good choice.
Just because Nars is the homie, you know.
I hope this is still my shade.
Oh. Sometimes the daylight will snitch on you. I kind of feel like I know what your vibe is, but I want you to tell me. Because you know she watches Beauty with Me all the time.
Stop.
I do. Actually, Refinery29 is one of my favorite YouTube channels. I remember watching the one where you got, it was like a $2,000 facial, was it?
And then you put the frozen ice cubes in your Bad and Bougie skin
I
remember when that happened.
Because of that video. That was a really good idea.
I mean, you've been on YouTube for 10 years.
10 years, girl. YouTube then versus YouTube now is like completely different. You could not necessarily be like the most extroverted, the loudest, the most outgoing, but like still be moderately successful. Whereas now, YouTube is kind of, you know, trampled over by people like me. I'm loud. I directly benefit from that. Don't be discouraged by that because, I mean, everything is going to look impossible when you have a goal. There's something for everyone. Like, we don't have to wait for traditional media to set the trends anymore, to tell us what's beautiful, what's acceptable, what's unacceptable. It's like, we can create that standard now.
So let's move on to concealer. We've got Urban Decay All Nighter and Laura Mercier Ultra Longwear.
Oh, this is easy because I'm always going to be a full coverage girl. I'm going to go with Urban Decay because she's going to give us beats. She's going to give us, I stayed up till 6 a.m., but you don't need to know. It's none of your business.
You've gone on record saying before that, like, you know, there was a period of time when you were on YouTube, but you didn't feel like you could talk about something like diversity, lack of foundation shade ranges.
I would be working with the brand and then they would be like, oh, don't say dark, say rich. And I'm just like, what is wrong with the word dark, you know? Then the response would be like, oh, well, we don't want to neglect our other followers. And I'd be like, but I'm black though, so.
What I really love about your foundation reviews is that you do speak so in depth about undertone.
Because they get so overlooked.
Yeah,
they slap
and people don't really
orange.
Understand it.
No, exactly. Especially for deep dark skin. They give us one orange shade and then they're like, the shade is selling. And it's like, yeah, the shade's selling because people are
it's the
desperate.
Only one.
It's the only shade they have. And I guarantee you, they're probably mixing it with everything in their bathroom cabinet just to make it work. I'm glad that we have way more options than we used to. It could be better.
You really do hold brands accountable for the disparity there in shade ranges. And obviously this year you had a physical culmination, which was the Too Faced collection,
Which was
amazing. You hold these brands accountable, and you always do it, I think, in a kind way with humor. Have you had situations where, you know where I'm going with this? Have you had situations where brands, your followers, stuff like that, kind of get angry with you because of that kind of tone that you're taking?
You know what? I feel like, look, I'm saying this because it is for the betterment of like not just me, but people who look like me. When you come to my channel, like, did you learn something? Did you feel empowered? Did you feel recognized, appreciated? And if it comes at the expense of like pissing off a couple people, I'm not worried about that. I'm so glad to say that most of the brands that I work with, and when I say most, I mean like 95%, are super cooperative. Like whatever Jackie wants, they're like, hey, you know, if you feel like that needs to be relayed, then we'll support you. Wait, first of all, yes, can we buy? I want to know what you just put on. Is it blush?
Which one?
This
is blush. This is the Burt's Bees blush, and this is like a bronzer from this indie brand called Han.
Oh, can I see that?
Yeah,
I like this.
It's like rice powder.
Oh,
it's very interesting.
A rice powder bronzer. I've never used a rice powder bronzer, but I love rice powder exfoliants. Everyone who's gonna watch this video is gonna comment on the hyaluronic acid, because that's all I talk about on Twitter. Hyaluronic acid and SPF. Those are like my two favorite things.
Your favorite
and
thing?
Kombucha.
Oh, Farsali.
This is an easy
Giorgio
one.
Armani.
This is an easy one. I'm obsessed with the Jelly Beam highlighters.
I mean, I can't even really do much more than this.
It's so gross. I love it though. It looks
like,
so slurpable.
It's just straight up like.
The fact that you're talking,
I'm like really nervous that we're doing this right now. I was like,
you're full on Barbara Walters mode, but also blending. Like, how? I think you can add more if you're comfortable with it.
Let's do it.
Beat face with me instead of beauty with me.
Beat with me.
Beat with me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I like the fact that you put more on. Wait, can you give us a side shot so they can see this glow? It looks so good. I like it.
Eye time. We got some options.
Beat face with
have
me.
The Stila,
Yes.
vivid and vibrant
these
eyeshadow
are new.
duos. We have the glitters. These are lemon head glitters. And then we have the Marc Jacobs. There's other shades of the Stila too.
Oh, yes, let's
we
see.
have all the shades.
Something between these two. They're both jewel tones.
Yeah.
You know what? I like this one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, wait. If you're feeling spicy though, maybe you can add a little green like on the lower lash line.
Yes,
Just, you
let's
know.
do it. We'll mix them. What would Jackie do?
I would take the darker shade and blend that on my crease.
Okay.
It might be quite dark on you, so I would start super light.
Super light.
And blend your way up. That would be my crease. It's
So
cute so far.
I like the color. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so let's go with the glittery pink on the lid.
Okay. Should we do finger
Yes.
situation?
I love blending with my fingers.
Whoa.
That pigment though.
It is. They're really pigmented.
New shades. Damn. Do y'all see this pigment though? Wow.
That's
and
really,
that was,
really, really pigmented.
That was like one swipe.
Are there makeup techniques that you have learned in your 10 plus years of doing makeup that now looking back, you're like, why did I do that?
There's a lot. First of all, I shaved off all my eyebrows when I was like 11. Probably not one of the smartest decisions I
I think
made.
most of us have had an experience like that.
No, sis. Not okay. She needed a lot of prayer back then.
But who knows, like 10, 15 years from now, we might be like, what were we thinking?
I know. I may look at my face now like, girl, what were you thinking? Damn.
Okay, what else should I do? Should I do more? Should I do less?
We always go for a little bit more. So I want to see a little pop of color along your bottom lash line. Are you comfortable with that?
Let's do it. Which
Okay.
one?
This one looks a little too frosty for the bottom.
Yeah.
I think we should go with this one. This
do it.
emerald jewel tone. It's very sexy.
What is one product that Dennis always steals from you?
Oh my God. Dennis, leave my masks the hell alone. Oh my God. He's always stealing my mask.
He loves a good skincare moment.
And girl, this color looks so good on you.
I really like the
distracted.
combo.
It's not too matchy because you know some people feel like they have
Can get
to
a little
match.
too monochrome.
Yeah, they feel like they have to match exactly the color of their hair if they have like a fashion color, but this is really cute. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna build it. We're gonna build it.
Build it up, honey.
What's one thing that you wish people knew about creators that they don't know? Or a misconception?
Ooh, that were human. I would want someone to critique me the way that I critique brands. It's always done in a pretty professional and thoughtful way to where it's like, okay, I'm not trying to like rip this person to shreds, or this brand, I should say. And I just a lot of times wish that that was reciprocated to me as a creator. But then again, even Jesus had haters. So hey.
We got some eyeliners.
Do we have to use eyeliner?
We don't have to use eyeliner.
I don't want to use eyeliner. The eye is so pretty on its own. I want to see the shadow eyeliner.
It's the star of the look.
You're canceled for today. But we are going to do mascara. And I'm going to be biased. I'm going to pick my new recent favorite. Obsessed with Climax mascara from Nars. It's so good. I feel like this is the one in be all mascara. Like you get volume, you get length, you get thickening. And there aren't a lot of mascaras that do all of that at once. This is me and you. Hey, okay, I'll just talk to you right here. You know when you get a brand new mascara and it's really, okay, I know it's going to sound really inappropriate. You know, it's like really wet.
Yep.
No pun, Climax. We're not going to go there. All right, guys. But I like the fact that this one is slightly not dry. You know how every mascara has to hit that peak after you
have to like open it and you got to like wait.
You got to use it for like a couple weeks and then it's like perfect. This mascara, it's already at its climax, like when you first start using it. That's what I love about it.
I see what you did there.
I think that's where they were going.
It's at the climax. I have like no bottom eyelashes, and that's the hardest thing. You like have like 100. I have like 5.
Donate them to you.
It's always better to have more hair than not enough hair.
I'll tell that to my armpits because I'm really hairy. Your eyes look so good. Okay, only tip I would suggest is adding a little more blush.
Okay,
to kind of balance it out.
Let's balance it out.
Really, and the fact that it's like a peachy orange blush is going to coordinate with that crease color. I always try to match my blush color to what's in my crease, and then I always try to match my crease color to my blush to my lip.
It does kind of bring everything together.
It does. It
in
almost
a subliminal way.
Yeah,
almost.
that's
people
what I'm
aren't
saying.
like you're matching. But
exactly.
They're like something's going on here, and I'm liking it.
We kicked it up a notch.
Shout
out to Burt's Bees. That's cute. You highlighted pretty early in the phase.
At what phase do you usually highlight?
That's like the second to last thing I do. So I'll do bronzer, blush, highlight, then I'll do my lip, and then I'm done.
That's funny because I always think about it like, let's do the whole base, but now that I'm thinking about it, it actually makes sense because you're going to see it with the eyes on, so you know how much to apply.
Exactly. We got to do lip.
Okay.
We have got to do lip.
I
already know the choice I made.
Some flesh. I already know what you're going to pick.
I'm obsessed with Mattemoiselle. Honestly, I feel like it's, besides her complexion products, I feel like it's Fenty's hero product. That's cute.
I like it a lot.
Really cute.
And they are really, really opaque. They are like, these go on really nicely.
Yes.
And my lips are so dry right now.
Who are you telling? My lips are always dry. We got some setting spray. Yes. Can I do it?
Can you mist me?
Yes. First, we're going to do...
You have to do a couple practice
sprays.
We
don't ever want to just go straight in, guys.
That's when you're like, ugh.
And I might need a little...
Yes. Touch up.
Extra myself. This is the all-nighter. Because we're trying to stay up all night, girl. It looks so good.
I like it.
I love it.
Do you think there's a responsibility for creators, for influencers, people who have followings to be pushing their industry forward?
Yes. Yes. I mean, I believe to whom much is given, much is required. There's a reason why you have all of these eyes watching you. And it benefits not only you, but future generations to use it responsibly. Balance out the fact that you have all of these opportunities and money and people following you. At least balance it out and maybe bring someone up with you or give back to your community. I usually vibe more and connect more with people of influence that it's not just about like building themselves up. It's about what are they doing for other people. Like, I love seeing that.
Congratulations again. And thank you so much. You were the best.
Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. I love it.
Bye, guys. Everyone go check Jackie out. Y'all probably all subscribe to her anyway, but go say congratulations to her on her channel.
We welcome you. Come on over. I don't bite. Well, maybe sometimes, if you're mean to me.
Yeah, be careful. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you want to see next on Beauty with Me in the comments down below, and click here to subscribe to Refinery29, and click here to watch another video. Bye.